Let me got it working now. Let's double check. Yeah, we're live. Cool. Thank you very much. Turn that off. Yes, welcome to your YCC hangout. Rebranded, renamed, and all that shizness. We've had a few technical difficulties. I think Mike's still having a few technical difficulties. But the show must go on, and he's happy enough to carry on without problems. So yeah, I'm knackered, and
Hi, knackered.
Mark, yeah, hi. And yeah, it's just been one of them days. We'll do introductions. I would say like we normally do, but this is our first pilot show, so we'll just set a trend going on. And we might have some special news, which I'll hand over to Mark when he does his introductions about a certain channel. But yes, anyway, on with introductions. We'll start with Mike, because he's first on my screen.
Oh, yay! Mike, Robotech00 on YouTube. And just like everyone else, you know, comic and video games and action figure junkie.
I didn't get any of that. My screen just froze. But I'm guessing
it seems like all of us are having technical difficulty.
Yeah, terrible. He's Mike. I already know Mike, so I don't need no introductions. We'll go on to Mark, and then he can do the special YCC news as well at the end.
At the end of what I'm going to say now?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
I'm nearly 41 years old. I'm Pisces. I like long walks on the beach, and I was going to say something rude then, but I thought no, I won't, because this is the first episode. And comics. Yeah, and as Adam said, we've got some special news. I think this is what the special news is about. Anyway, this episode of your YCC Hangout will be on Adam's channel, as it is now. Hopefully, the next episode and for the foreseeable future will be on a brand new your YCC Hangout video channel on YouTube. Was that what we were talking about?
Yeah, that's it. That's spot on.
Cool. So yeah, hopefully next time we'll be all singing and dancing and purdied up and everything.
Yeah, and I'll grab it. And thanks to Mark for setting it up. And I think if I would have noticed the message earlier, it probably would have been broadcasted live on that channel. But it's one of them days today. I'm really tired.
It needs to have decorations done on it, and it needs a new paint job and new windows and all that stuff. So
yeah, I'm Adam. If you don't know my YouTube channel name, just look down below. It'll say it just below this video. My butter one. Yeah, collect all things nerdy, comics. Not so much comics lately. It's been more geeky stuff, but I'm still collecting some comics. And yes, LSCC next week. Boom. 7 days time. But yeah.
Are you doing the before and after video?
Don't know. I don't know, because it's by the time Mahoney gets down, and by the time we've gone out for Chinese and that, it's going to be really late. But I'm not sure yet. All depends on how the night goes. But
or while he's on the train, I said while he's on the train, you guys can go ahead and order the Chinese. Have him text you what he wants. Have it there so when he gets off, boom.
Nah, we're going out, man. All you can eat.
That's right. Get home, eat, and then you can do a vid.
No, we'll be going out to eat. We'll be going to an actual restaurant and eating there.
Yeah.
Oh, like a buffet style?
Yeah. All you can eat, baby. And hopefully we don't eat too much and have the poos.
Well, Well, last time we did that, the Chinese restaurant closed down shortly afterwards, so I think we bankrupted it last time.
Yeah.
Before the
Either that or somebody blew it up.
Yeah. I know the reasons. Well, I think I know the reasons why. But I won't say just in case Mahoney's watching. They'll be like, I don't trust your guys' judgment.
And for legal reasons as well, just in case they're not the real reasons why it's shut.
Yeah. Right. So basically, what we're going to do, we're going to do this. This is a monthly thing, and it, guys, we decided. Yeah, monthly thing, so we can still carry on with our own lives outside of the YCC. And basically, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections to cover. Going to try and keep it down to an hour, hour and a half. Hopefully, it never works out like that. And hopefully, have special guests after the pilot episode, purely because of the first subject we will be doing. And that is the Q&A subject. Now, let me get Facebook back up. Now, oh, hang on, where is it? Where is it? There it is. As some of you know, I posted a post, on the YCC asking for questions and a topic for us to discuss at the end. There's not so much a topic, really. So I think we might just have to make something up. However, there's quite a few questions. I did say that the top 5 with the most thumbs up will be answered, but there's only a few, so we'll probably get through all of them if you want, lads.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. My screen. Oh, it's back again. It's right, my screen just frozen. It's just me like that. Staring at my phone. So the first one's really easy to answer. And I'll do it in the same order I did it before. This is from Matt. I won't say second names, just in case, you'll get stalked and blame it on us. But you know who you are, so I'll say the question. So his question is, so the title is, your comic book community hangout. Mike, would you like to answer that?
Wait, what was the question again?
So the title is your comic book community hangout.
Yeah, but only with one your.
Okay, Mark.
All I've got to say to that is, hang on a second. Luckily enough, I've got it here.
Always up.
In the 70s and 80s, it's only because I haven't put them away yet. It's not that professional. In the 70s and 80s, DC had a team-up book with Superman plus a character of the month. And it was called DC Comics Presents.
Yeah.
As we all know, DC stands for Detective Comics. So it was Detective Comics Presents.
Ah.
So we're just following trend. Well,
yeah.
80s trend, but yeah.
Yeah, cool. My answer to that
sounds like the Brave and the Bold.
What's that?
The actual comic? Yeah, it was like the Brave and the Bold, but with Superman instead of Batman.
Yeah. So my answer to that is yes, but same as Mark, because that was a really good answer. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. You put thought into that, didn't you, dude?
Mate, actually, I was just off the fly.
Nice. Okay. This one, most of these questions are going to be for you guys because there's a lot of DC stuff going on. This is from Mark from Southampton Comics.
Oh.
Yes. Here's a question for you. So is the whole DC universe just going to keep on ignoring the army of zombies that Black Hand raised up over 18 months ago in the Black Hand Villains Month issue? And in a related note, what are the other forgotten plot points that really stick in your memory? Go, guys. My Relafag.
Ignore the zombies? I'm not quite sure, because what is it in the God Hand? He did the same thing, but somehow they ended up becoming alive, not so much the zombies. So you figured if he's not around, if he did it on Earth and he goes up in space, you figure they would pretty much return back to the grave, or just become inanimated objects.
So like he's got to be sort of like close to them to actually animate them, sort of thing. Or...
Right. I think he's got to be more in a general area for it to work.
Yeah.
Or at least that's how I'm taking the Black Ring to work.
Yeah. Yeah, that can happen. I was just going to say that DC would probably just ignore it.
Well,
Like
they
usually do
tried.
with
I
continuity.
think they tried when in the Godhead or before the Godhead event. What the hell was that? No, it was Godhead. And then somehow everything became alive. Not like zombified, but actual alive.
So it was
Because he
like
did it at the source wall.
like the white, like what happened with the White Lantern, where
Pretty
everything
much.
came back to life again.
Right.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Is that the question answered? Because I know bugger all about DC.
Well, he said other plot points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that really
So, I mean,
stick in
I
your
guess-
memory.
They never really explained, like, when the Justice League International was still going. I think, during the first year of the New 52, they never touched on what happened to Booster Gold in it until his one-shot.
I know Booster Gold.
Yeah.
He was on Smallville.
So that was kind of a plot open. And then, like, the ramifications after Darkseid first appeared, they never really touched on. I mean, that's just two that I can think of.
I can't think of any, dude, so two's better than mine.
I think the only thing that can I say irks me a bit is the fact that all the plot lines that just stopped with Flashpoint. So you had all
Well,
the plot lines of
I
Justice
think they're
Society.
I think that's the main point of Convergence. It's just to get all the readers back into, here's what you grew up on. We're going to do a couple of stories for it and then see what happens.
Yeah. Well, if any luck, it'll sell well.
Well, unless they're trying to get money because their sales are down. But then again, they're canceling books left and right.
Yeah, but then they've also got this big move they've got to pay for as well, haven't they? From New York to, is it California?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember you saying on Saturday.
Yeah, it's happening during this month or at the end of the month.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. Hopefully something like Convergence will answer all the plots that they decided just to abandon it. When they decided to do the soft reboot for New 52.
Yeah, but the only thing I hate about the Convergence is to pretty much understand that you have to read that Booster Gold one shot.
Do you?
Yeah, it kind of explains on who's doing it and how they got the power to do it.
Oh, right, okay. I'm gonna have to reread that then.
Plus, it kind of ties in with what's going on with Future's End.
Oh, right, okay. I gave up on Future's End on the Free Comic Book Days issue.
Oh, it's had its ups and downs, but it's been pretty good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Thumbs up is are we answered?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Hopefully that's answered if he's watching. Hopefully that's answered your question mark. Like I say, no input from me because the only DC I pick up is Arrow 2.5 and Smallville, which I'm guessing isn't tying into Convergence.
No, it's more like in this off little area.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. It's great. It don't tie into anything. Unlike Marvel.
Well, it might tie into the Flash comic, the Flash Season 0.
Yeah, so I thought about picking that up, and I thought, nah, I can't be bothered. Too much DC on my pull, man. Too much DC. Right, next question. I think. Let me have a look. Yeah, same question for you guys. This is from Matt, another Matt. What do you feel will happen to ongoing titles left over after this event from DC? I can sort of answer this because Mark me and Mark talked about it, but I'm going to let Mark answer it.
Me?
Yeah. You can start it.
I don't want to steal your ideas because you told me on Saturday.
So what will happen with the leftover titles that aren't being cancelled after Convergence?
What do you feel will happen to the ongoing titles left over after this event from DC?
Oh, right. Well, from what I've read, it's basically just going to be exactly the same continuity that they had beforehand, before the Convergence event. But it's going to be an even looser continuity, so they're going to do less. They're going to do. They're going to concentrate less on continuity and more on storytelling.
Well, as it should. I mean, at least like with how Marvel used to be, like whatever happened in one book really never affected everybody else. It kind of just whatever happened, say with the X-Men, stayed with whatever in the X books. It never trickled out to like the Avengers or
Guardians of the Galaxy
or whatever the hell. Right. Yeah. So if they're finally getting to the point where they want to tell the stories, then at least now, like whatever happens in Green Lantern, if it's in space, it stays up there. It doesn't have to affect what's going on in Justice League, and Justice League doesn't have to affect what goes on in Batman.
So hopefully, for like noobs like me to DC, I could potentially be a jumping on point and not worry about tie-ins and stuff.
Because they got some stories they're starting now, like in Green Lantern, the new Hal Jordan storyline. Are they going to drop it for 2 months, do conversions, and then pick it back up, or do something completely different?
Well, I did read somewhere that supposedly all the creative teams have been told that they had to make sure their storylines were going to stop before Convergence started.
Well, Convergence starts, what, in April?
Yeah, next month, yeah. So obviously that email didn't get to the people who are doing Green Lantern then.
Well, yeah, because they just started the new art. And that book just came out Wednesday, so it's like, how can you start it and finish it in one issue?
Yeah, yeah. Unless they just got done away with that and they decided to do something completely different. But I can't remember what it was now. It was either something like Comic Book Resources or Newsarama that I read it. Supposedly that they were all told that all their storylines had to be stopped or had to have a point where they could stop the story so they could do Convergence.
Right, so then they're picking it up after Convergence.
Yeah.
So probably in June-ish.
Didn't you say with all new X-Men, Mike, they released an issue ahead or
they
something?
were on 36, and then instead of bringing 37 out, seeing how they are doing that Black Vortex, they jumped 37 and did 38. So I think sometime within the next 3 weeks, 37's coming out.
Yeah.
So then they can actually be back on track with the numbering.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I'm really peed off I'm dropping all new X-Men, but I'm not getting more tie-ins, or trying not to.
I'll continue getting the book, but I'm not going to get the event. I mean, if I really want to know what the hell's going on, I'll either sit and watch other people's reviews, or, Lord forbid, I'll get the trade.
The thing is, especially with like the all new X-Men, Mark said it was finishing soon, and also with all the other tie-ins, it's like Battle of the Atom. It was a huge. In my opinion, you had to read Battle of the Atom to carry on with all new X-Men.
Pretty much, but even Battle of the Atom was a huge letdown.
I liked it.
Well, it started out slow, and then it built up, and then ended on a weak note.
Yeah. Ah, well. I may pick it up in trade. I was saying to Mark, I've got to finish it off. It's I've collected it from issue 1. I've got to finish it right to the end. So what I might do is just pick up all the singles, and then read Black Vortex in trade or something, and then finish off all new X-Men, because it was one of my originals.
Well, at least with Black Vortex, it's only, I think it's 3 parts in everybody's book.
That's a lot.
12 or 14 parts.
Yeah.
But it's broke down between, I think, 5 different books.
Yeah. Was it All New X-Men, Guardians,
Star-Lord, Cyclops.
And Cyclops. So there you go. Yeah. And then obviously you have Black Vortex ends.
And it Captain Marvel and Nova as well, and they got tie-ins to it as well.
I think so.
Imagine Captain
I don't
Marvel
have
might
them,
do, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember seeing a.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
See, me, it's Spider-Verse, I understood, because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and I was looking forward to the event. But I can't do it. I've done it last time with, what was the last one they did before this with Guardian? Trials of Jean Grey, but that was alright, because I was already collecting the 2 titles.
Right, and that wasn't too bad because it ran, what, 3 issues in each book?
Yeah, I
2
think so.
or
And like I
something
say, I was
like
already collecting them anyway, so it didn't bother me. But, yeah. Tie-ins, I hate tie-ins. Right, next question. This is from Stacy. Will Image overtake the big 2 in terms of sales of comics one day? My
No.
opinion, yes.
Wait, in one day or just within the next couple of years?
Whenever, in one day. You know, Marvel and DC could get bankrupt.
No, there's no way because too many people grew up with the X-Men, Superman, Batman, whatever. Sales are always going to be high in those books, no matter what.
See, the way I look at it is like when I first started, it was all, well, Mark will vouch for this as well, it was all Marvel and like 1 DC, wasn't it, dude? And now it's like 2 Marvel, 2 DC, and the rest is Image.
Yeah, but Marvel keeps finding that way to bring you back. I mean, look at Silk, look at Spider-Gwen, Lady Thor. I mean, that book has been awesome since it started, and it's only on issue 5.
Yeah.
Then they're bringing in, like, say, Phil Brooks, a.k.a. CM Punk, on the annual. That brought in a lot of people because they wanted to know how good he could write.
Yeah.
And what kind of story he would tell.
I just think like with like Walking Dead and well they're doing Preacher as well as a TV show as well, aren't they? I think where Image are branching out into the TV world or the film world as well, I think that they're gonna pick up quite a lot, I think.
If Image was to kind of do what they started, but almost in a better way, have books ongoing that kind of will set up a universe instead of just, okay, here's one title 6 issues later, here's another title 4 issues or whatever later, and kind of build their own universe and stuff, and kind of set it up how DC and Marvel's got it, but not where one thing happens that affects everybody else.
Yeah, so I
Then
wouldn't
they
want it
might-
to tie in.
Then they might be able to do it. But if they keep having like a lot of 4 issues, 6 issues runs, no.
What do you think, Mark? I'm yeah. Mike's an A.
I'd like to think that Image would be able to give either DC or Marvel a run for their money, but I think if, like Mike said, DC and Marvel have been here since almost year dot. I mean, they've both been around for 75 years each. So, Image are going to have to do something pretty spectacular or something absolutely crazy is going to have to happen to either DC or Marvel. Like they go bankrupt or, and then they have to shut down or whatever.
Yeah, see, it could happen.
It happened to Marvel twice, I think it was, in the past. Once in the 80s and once in the 90s.
No, 90s, they had to shut down their, they bought Fleet or Flair, the little baseball cards or whatever. So they were doing good on that, and they shut that down because they were losing money, so they had to do bankruptcy.
Yeah.
And I think either late 90s, early 2000, they filed another one.
Yeah. Well, I know there was a thing in the, when was it? Early to mid 80s, I think it was, when DC almost bought Marvel Comics.
I don't know. I know it's a stand right now. Disney's in the forefront to buy Warner Brothers, and if they do, they'll have control of DC.
Disney's taking over the world now. Not Marvel or DC, it's Disney.
Yeah. wonder
Well, I
if
mean,
they'll be allowed to do that.
if Disney does do it, I hope they kind of do, and then they get rid of Dan Didio, or how the hell you say his name?
Idiot.
Yeah, get rid of him, and actually
Yeah.
put somebody in there that can run it.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a clue.
Well, it's like he's out of touch with what the public wants.
Yeah,
Seriously.
he does seem to think he knows best when
Right.
he hasn't got
He doesn't
hasn't
have
got a
a
Scooby.
look of idea what's going on.
No. But
Oh.
yeah, no, he might be lucky. He might get sacked eventually.
Yeah, some folks going to say it's totally gone now. I think with Image as well. As much as I would love it to be the best comic book company out there, where it's mainly based for adults as well. Whereas you've got DC and Marvel that more for like teenagers. You've got some children's books as well. I don't think Image will be able to compete with that. I can't imagine. I wouldn't let my son read Walking Dead or anything like that.
Yeah, Image would have to start doing kid-friendly books.
Yeah.
Well, Boom Studio, hasn't they? They've got their main Boom Studio, and then they bought out, was it Arcadia?
But they bought Boom?
Oh, no, Boom Studios bought the Arcadia comic company.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything
They're
about that.
using that to do their kids, younger person's comics. Because there's, I think it was Halogen, that was the Arcadia one, and also Feathers.
Well, I know, like with Boom, they had their little side studio, Kaboom or whatever, and they had like all that Disney licensing.
Yeah. But then when Disney took all that away, obviously to take it to Marvel, I'd imagine.
No, but somehow Kaboom still got their rights because they're doing DuckTales. They're doing a new Darkwing Duck.
Oh, right, okay.
Darkwing Duck. I've met him in Florida.
You met Darkwing Duck in Florida?
Yeah.
Cool.
Listen, couldn't remember his name.
Shit.
He was awesome. Loved Darkwing Duck.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope that answers your question. Oh, we've got quite a few more here, actually. We've got another one from Matt. I only really know 3. What are the top 5 comic book companies right now? My order, I'm only going to do top 3 because I only really know 3. So I reckon Marvel's probably trumping it, followed by DC, then Image, and then IDW, Dark Horse. Yeah, there we go. That's my 5, I think.
Well,
Nice.
if we do it minus the big 2, because everybody's know Marvel and DC are killing it in sales on other books. Then you got IDW, Dark Horse, Boom, Genscope. That's doing Grim Fairy Tales.
Okay. Yeah, I think I got some of them actually.
And Devil Dews.
Mark.
I would, well, again, completely scrubbing out the Marvel and DC because they don't count. I'd have to say Dark Horse, IDW. I think what else is there? I'm trying to think what else is there. Dynamite.
Yeah, that's one of
They're
them.
doing really well. Dynamite Comics with their whole licensing thing, like Vampirella and Green Hornet and Army of Darkness, and that. Really great comics. Image, of course, it's got to be in there, and also Valiant Entertainment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget about
Valiant. Yeah, they've only started out, but they're doing some really good stuff.
Cool. There you go. Hope that answers. Now we've got one from Mr. Cooley, which I was hoping to see him on Anton Deck Saturday Night Takeaway tonight because he was down there. They're the for those in the UK, they had like this big booth where you can win a trip to New York, and it was in Southampton the day after me and Mark went. Yeah, just totally random crap. But he's now I don't know how to answer this question, and I'll explain why. Best comic you read that no one else does. Now, if I was the only person to read that comic, I'm pretty sure they won't make any more.
Well, unless he meant, okay.
I know what you meant, yeah, it's
Yeah.
just the way it was worded, but I can't think of one because I know one person that reads like Smallville. I know 3 people that read Alex and Ada, well, probably more that read Alex and Ada. You know, I think I'd probably have to go for Smallville because I only know that a very few read it and it's been cancelled. So I'd have to say Smallville, I think. Yeah.
I have to give props to He-Man.
He-Man, yeah.
I mean, just the cover art is gorgeous. Not to mention the story they're telling in it.
Mark, he's always digging through. Look, he's got it.
I don't actually think I've got it here to show you. I think
Uh-huh.
I think it's in my box, which is here, but I'm not going to go digging through that in a minute. I would probably have to say the Dynamite Gold Key Solar Man of the Atom. It's just going to be finishing soon. I think it's going to have 3 issues to go. It's finished on issue 12. And
I didn't know they brought that back out.
Yeah, they brought out Magnus Robot Fighter, Turok, Dinosaur Hunter, Solar Man of the Atom, and Dr. Spectre. And I think Dr. Spectre was a 4-issue miniseries, but the other ones they're being cancelled with issue 12. So, but yeah,
Check them out.
Yeah, they're really good.
Then.
Yeah, Solar Man of the Atom was really good. Really enjoyed that.
Come on, get down.
I'd actually like to change my choice because I've just remembered one that everyone used to moan about, and that's probably like 10 grand. So I really loved 10 grand. Now it's finished now, but it was a comic that everyone was moaning about that I was still really enjoying. So I want to go 10 grand. Amazing. I'm glad I carried it on all the way till the end. Even though I nearly didn't make it. But yeah. There you go, Mr. Cooley. And if you was on Saturday night takeaway, send me a link because I want to see you. Last question from Andy. Can you explain Convergence and, we've already done Convergence, or Secret Wars in an easy way to understand sentences? Yeah.
Convergence. Brainiac gains the knowledge from Booster Gold on how to get outside of time and realizes multiple universes out there. Besides, he wants to take it over and invade everything. Hence, why you have all the different DC titles going retro.
That's Convergence. I will hand over to Mark for Secret Wars because he's Mark.
I could probably sum up Secret Wars in 2 sentences. Sorry, in 2 words. Sorry. Cash in. That's what it is. It's just a big cash in.
Yeah. Any meant to be
it's Convergence, but
stuff.
Oh, so it's Convergence. Both of them are. Both of the events are complete cash-ins. But if they want a more detailed description of it, from what I've seen, it's reality has broken down. All the different universes that are in the Marvel multiverse are now all on this one world, which strange enough is called Battle World, and they're all interlinking in some way or other with each other.
So pretty much the whole event is pretty one big what if. What if Age of Ultron took on Marvel Zombies? What if Age of Apocalypse stuff took on Avengers Forever stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, basically that's what it is. If you look at the actual map of Battleworld, you've got all the different areas from all the sort of like big events or the different universes that have made Marvel money. So you've got the Ultimate Universe, which sort of made them money. You've got the Zombieverse. I think they've got the Monkeyverse in there, the Ape Worlds, Marvel Apes as well in there somewhere.
I'm not sure. It's been a minute since I looked at it.
Yeah, and it's all Age of Apocalypse. What was the other one? House of M. That's in there as well, and it's still just one big sort of like mixing pot.
Is that
Good Marvel. Yeah. I must admit, I'm a bit gutted because out of the two Marvel comics I will be picking up, Miles Morales is tied into it, and I'm a bit gutted about that. DC-wise, nothing's tying into Convergence, which is spot on for me. It's just Marvel let me down again. Dirty Marvel.
Well, I give DC props on this. They got the main title for Convergence, all 8 or so issues. I forget how big it is. And then everything else is kind of like off in its own little realm.
Mm.
So you don't need to read Convergence to carry on. Is that what you're saying?
So say, like, you want to read the Batman that took over in the early 90s, Jean Paul Valley or whatever his last name is.
Yeah.
I know there's a story they're doing based around him. It's 2 issues long. And I think they're just going to show, do a quick little tale of him. So, like, if you love that Batman story, then you can go and read it and be like, oh, I remember this as a kid. Okay, move on to something different.
Yeah. But they got, don't they also have, in the 2-issue miniseries for the Convergence event, don't they also have the characters meeting up with characters from Flashpoint and characters from... So I'm sure I saw a blurb for the Teen Titans, and they said that
I think in the second issues and some of the books, they're going to have it. I know, like, Flash is fighting, I think, Wonder Woman from Flashpoint.
Yeah.
But I know, like, in the main Convergence, it's pretty much people from Future's End, Earth 2, World's End, and maybe the main New 52 universe fighting Brainiac.
Uh-huh. Cool.
There we go. I'm just checking the comments, guys. Let's go back and have a look. We've got 5 viewers. That's good. But yeah, that is all the Q&As. We will go into the next part in a minute after I figure out how to do this.
Can I just say there's Solar Man of the Atom. That's the latest issue, number 8. Is it
$2.99 or $3.99?
9. Issue 9. It's a $3.99 one.
Might have to check that out.
All Dynamite
or see if my shop can carry it.
Yeah, it's the Dynamite basically the gold key is it's like an imprint cover, imprint title.
Right. Okay.
So, that's pretty cool.
Yes, first. Oh, we got a thumbs up. Thank you. Whoever's thumbs us up.
Come on, get down, please. Down.
Okay. We will go on to the comments. We have Marty Hordle. Hello, everyone. How are you all? Tired? Good day.
Good.
We have hello, gents. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Can't watch this live as I've got the missus over the flat, so I'll watch the repeats. However, a question for you lads. What are you more excited to see and why? Age of Ultron or Star Wars The Force Awakens? You go first, Mike.
Well, as it stands, Age of Ultron, because it's right around the corner, like a month and a half away. At least with Star Wars, we still got to wait next year for it.
Mark?
Is it next year? I thought it was this Christmas that Star Wars is out.
I thought it was 2016.
I thought it was Christmas 2015. Because then they were saying, Disney was saying that they're making a Star Wars movie every year after that, was it? Or every 2 years after
that's
that?
right, yeah, because the next one was supposed to be on 2017.
Yeah.
Still, this on a money point, or impatient point of view, Age of Ultron.
Yeah. I'd say Age of Ultron as well. Age of Ultron.
Go on, sorry.
As I said, mainly because I'm looking forward to seeing Age of Ultron in any case, and I'm a little bit worried about what they're going to be doing with Star Wars.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure it'll be alright.
Yeah. So I'm, believe it or not, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, so mine's going to be Age of Ultron. Although I didn't enjoy the newest trailer as much as the previous ones. But yeah, Age of Ultron. See, Age of Ultron, I'll go to cinema to see it. Star Wars, I will wait till it comes out on Blu-ray.
No, I'll go see it in theater.
Yeah, I'm not that excited about Star Wars.
At least with Star Wars, I'm curious if they're going to follow the books and have it where Luke and Leia have their kids, and it's going to focus more on the kids than Luke, Leia, and Han.
Yeah. Hands up, who's going to go and see the Fantastic Four movie?
Go and see it in my living room or the cinema?
Cinema. Well, either. Would you actually pay money to watch?
I'll watch it in the living room.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's an iffy. I mean, I might just see it just, because of the name alone.
To throw things at the screen?
But isn't it more based off the Ultimate Fantastic Four, where they work with the government?
I think it's very, very, very loosely based on the Ultimate Universe Fantastic Four. And we're talking extremely loosely based. From what I've seen of pictures and what I've read of the stuff on the internet and that. So.
See, and the sad thing is, everybody who was dogging it is going to go see it. So it's still going to make money.
Oh, no. I'll save my money for Ant-Man. What's that then?
Well, dude, if I get on Blu-ray, you can come around and watch it with me. You don't have to pay for it then.
No, that's all right. I wouldn't want to put you through that.
I'm watching it anyway. I don't care. I'm just not going to pay to go and watch it in the cinema. Okay, next comments. Anthony, evening dudes. Evening dude. Stephen, I'm not going to say it about Dark Knight 1980. You're only 3 years older than me, dude. His choices are Image, Boom, Dark Horse, Avatar, and then Oni Press, or Oni Press, however you pronounce it. Jay Hibbard, evening guys. Sup?
Sup?
Cool.
Kamikaze Guy, thanks Mike. That helps me understanding. Still makes Convergence seem less of a headache than Secret Wars. We shall see. Another one from Anthony. Evening guys, hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm tired. I might be getting all the Secret Wars stuff and Deadpool 2. Will Spider-Man be in it? I am just curious.
Wars?
I can guarantee that Miles Morales is going to be in it. He's a Spider-Man, so yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, for the Marvel U or for Secret Wars?
Secret Wars, I'm guessing.
I don't think it's the main Peter Parker. It's Mayday Parker from that Marvel Next. That Captain Britain Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And then that Spider-Man India.
Yeah. That's cool.
I think it's more of those three.
Yeah, and obviously Miles.
Isn't Spider-Man Noir as well and Spider-Pig?
I think the Pig's in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
the Spider-Verse miniseries.
They answered the question loads.
Yeah.
I got the thing with them.
So
here we go.
There's so much stuff in here
for Miles. It's going to be the Ultimate N. That's a 5-issue run.
Yeah.
No. Deadpool's doing the Secret Wars, the original one. The 2099 stuff, so I think that Miles, or no, Mikhail, is that how you say his name? I think he's in that one.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse, it's
Spider-Gwen as well.
Spider-Gwen, Spider-Noir, Spider-India, Mayday Parker, Spider-UK, and Spider-Ham.
There you go.
Spider-Pig.
There's your answers, sir. Let's just refresh. No, all up to date. Awesome stuff. Well, okay. The next subject, topic, next segment is going to be handing over to the two guys here because I haven't got a copy of this available, and it's preview review. And basically, I've asked the guys to pick out their top favourite thing out of the preview magazine, and I'll discuss it. Hopefully, we haven't got the same subject because we haven't discussed this. But same again, we'll go with Mike,
Okay,
and I'll leave me out at the end.
out of the little Marvel one that you get, I'll show the cover. So here's the Marvel one.
Yeah, I read that one.
So far, I'm looking forward to this. There's a Superior Iron Man number 9. Just because of that cover looks badass.
Yeah.
And I have no idea who that is, and I'll probably get hammered for it.
Go for it, Mark. Who is it? You
It's,
did say.
Is
Pepper
that Pepper
Potts.
Potts?
Yeah, it's Rescue.
And then, just because I'm the X fan, Uncanny X-Men 600.
Nice. So they're the ones to look out for.
Oh, I think, but a lot of people are getting into Avengers and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, movies and stuff in it. So, Mark, what you got for us, dude?
Okay. Well, I thought I got sort of two.
That's fine, Mike got two.
Oh, cool. One is purely for the cover. Purely for the cover. It ties in with the Secret Wars, and it's Inferno #1, the Adi Granov cover.
Yeah, nice.
I'll stick that in front of my face because it's much better to look at that than my face.
I
So
remember this
that's
one.
that.
Truly
There's-
have that in the train.
Sorry? Oh, it's frozen
I don't know,
up.
I'm
It
kind
was-
of liking the regular cover. Looks badass too.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool as well. But I like Adi Granov as well. So
And we're going to see him next week as well.
yeah.
Has he been doing any books, or is he just a cover artist?
I think he's just a cover artist. I've never seen him do any interior artwork. Like Scotty Young's done interior artwork on different things in the past for Marvel and that, and a couple of other people that they sort of do as big cover artists have done interiors and that. But I've never seen Adi Granov do any interiors, unless somebody out there knows it. If he has or not, I don't know.
Comment down below.
Yeah, I'm curious on that one.
Yeah, and here we go. I'll have to get the big book out.
Oh, that's
From-
the only one you had for the Marvel one?
Yeah, it's the only one. There's a few more in there and that, but it's Marvel. It's like Marvel and DC. They don't count.
Oh, yeah, now we gotta do the big one, right?
um,
For watching.
yes, that one.
There's the A-Force cover side and Convergence side.
Yeah. So, have you got anything from the big book?
Yes, actually I do.
Oh, cool. Do you want to go first then?
I don't know how well it's going to show, but just because I'm a Transformer fan, the Combiner Wars stuff,
Oh, cool.
and then Robots in Disguise. Oh no, Morton Meets the Eye number 41. It's the death of one of the characters, and he knows he's going to die, and he invites half the people for his funeral.
Oh,
So that's an
Did he
interesting
pay for it as
twist
well?
on that. And then the new Mega Man and Sonic crossover.
Oh, cool. So,
Where is
they're even getting
Sorry.
those things crossovers. Then.
Yeah.
And then, because I'm a Bleach fan, it actually tells you the release dates for DVDs. So, if I can just get this in there. Bleach, the newest box set.
Nice. Cool.
Okay.
Mark?
Okay. I've actually got two in this one.
Yes,
again.
Bye.
And I'm going to fold this over because otherwise I'm going to lose the page. First up is from Dark Horse, and I always say this, but I can never say this guy's name without thinking of Current Buns. It's the new book from Cullen Bunn, and what's that? Tyler Crook, and it's Harrow County.
What page?
Page 68, I think it is. 68, 69.
Okay, yeah, it does look pretty tight.
Yeah, and there's the interior artwork there by Tyler Crook. It reminds me a bit of Jeff Lemire.
I don't know. I never picked up any of Lemire's art or arting when he was drawing.
If you read Trillium.
No, I never read it.
Ah, right.
I've got books where he's doing the writing, but never the artwork.
Yeah, I think he also did the artwork for the last issue of Animal Man. Was it 29? He did the interior artwork for that as well.
I might have to check that out. I know didn't he do Green Lantern artwork, or was he just a writer?
I think he was just a writer on that one. Like Justice League United Canada, whatever you want to call it. I think he's just done the writing on that one. Yeah. So, yeah. And the blurb says, I'm going to put my glasses on for this.
At least we've all got using glasses now, dude.
I know, they said they'd make you go blind. I didn't think they were really serious about it. It says Emmy always knew that the deep, dark woods surrounding her home crawled with ghosts, goblins, and zombies. But on the eve of her 18th birthday, she learns that she is connected to these creatures and to the land itself in a way she never imagined.
A tree gave birth to her.
You never know.
Spoilers.
So yeah, there's that. And then all the way over here, from Avatar Press, is the new Alan Moore comic, which is called Providence. For anybody who's it's on this page 276 and 277. There you go. And this is Alan Moore doing H.P. Lovecraft. And it also ties in with his what was it called? The Courtyard and the Necronomicon books that he did quite a few years ago for Avatar. And,
liking that one down at the bottom left with whatever the hell the creature is.
Yeah, it looks a bit like Cthulhu, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. This is basically just Alan Moore. I think he's taking all of the characters from H.P. Lovecraft novels and short stories and such and amalgamating them into a great big universe. A bit like what he did with I'm imagining with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, where he had all the different characters from the different fantasy and horror and the sort of novels of the like Victorian time and Edwardian time and that.
Somebody's going to ask, so we might as well tell them. Because you were speaking about that. They're doing a box set for him. You might have to get with Lee and see what he's going to offer. But it's like 150.
Yeah.
What is it?
Dollars.
6. or 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think like 16 books.
Yeah. But
Something
they're all
like that.
it contains 30 covers from the 2 series. So you've got
Right.
30 comics. I don't know if it's just 30 covers or whether it's actually 30 comics, but I think it says in there as well that it's all first prints.
Yeah, it's 30 covers, but you
Yeah.
actually get Necronomicons 1 through 4.
Yeah.
Courtyard 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Auxiliary, the Book of the Dead, all
Yeah.
4 issues.
Necronomicon 1
That's
Chicago.
actually something to ask Lee about.
Yeah.
For those who want to follow that or get into that series.
Luckily enough, I think I've got most of them. So.
You know,
But yeah.
Steve is over there probably messaging Lee right now.
These computers probably blown up by now.
I haven't messaged him for a while.
Yeah, so that's a 12-issue mini-series, so it's not too bad.
Cool. Well, okay. Before we go into the next subject, let's refresh these comments. If I can, the computer's playing up a bit at the moment.
It's pretty cool. If you look on the next page, they got the trade paperback from Necronomicon.
Yeah, new printing of that. There was something else as well I saw.
That's not bad. 20 bucks for 160 pages.
Yeah. I don't think I paid that much when I first got it. Must be on one of these. I'm going to have to dig out my old Necronomicon and Courtyard. What do you think? I haven't read them since
I've never even seen them. You might have to actually ask about that.
Yeah. Oh, they came out in, I want to say late 1990s, early to mid 2000s, and they were some of the first comics that Avatar Press actually published.
Anyone else? Comment down below, and I'll read it out live on air.
Any new ones?
No, we're all up to date. So we'll go on to our next subject. Which is pick of the month. Now, from this hangout till the next one, that will be whatever comes out then will be the pick of the month. Obviously, this is the pilot show. We've tweaked it a bit and whatnot. But yeah, I'll go. We'll start off with Mike again because he's first on my laptop again.
For the main book of we're in March for February. Michael will agree with me with this on Birthright. And then I also got to give the Transformers. The storyline in this one is just really good. Same with this, but this is more of a prelude to Combiner Wars.
So that's Mike's picks. What about Mark's?
Okay, it's just the comic of the pick of the week, innit? Not the cover.
Right. It's
just
pick of the month. Cover will be next one, I think.
Yeah. That's right. I just wanted to double check. Sorry.
Yeah.
I've only got one actually because I thought we only need to get one.
I've only got one as well, dude.
It's Divinity from Valiant.
Oh, that's one everyone's talking about in the YCC, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really hard to get hold of.
Divinity, is it?
I think so. Yeah. People are like asking on like the group pages to buy stuff. Has anyone got a copy of this as a?
Oh no, that was the newest Image comic. December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Sorry?
Was that Descendants? That new one that everybody's after?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that's got the cover that's a bit like the AI movie poster.
Only begin with D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Divinity, really cool. Really nice. I'll show you the interior artwork as well. It's really nice. And if you like characters like Captain Atom or Dr. Solar or Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen and that, you'll probably enjoy this as well. So that's the interior artwork there, if you can see it.
Nice. Oh.
That does look pretty good.
Yeah. Just recently, Valiant Comics, the interior artists they've had on comics like Rye and this have just been absolutely phenomenal. And there you go.
Oh, I like that.
That does look cool.
Yeah, really nice. It's sort of like what would it be like if a character like Dr. Manhattan or Captain Atom was actually a communist?
So they're kind of taking the idea off of, what is it, Red Sun? When Superman landed in Russia?
Yeah. I suppose it was sort of a similar thing, but this is the main character is a cosmonaut that he's like being sent out into the universe. He's not just going to the moon or orbiting the Earth. He's actually been sent out on a secret Russian spaceship to actually explore the universe, and it goes missing. And then he comes back about 30 years later, and he's got these reality warping powers and that. Did you read who was it? Warren Ellis's Orbiter.
Which one?
Orbiter. It was a graphic novel. Originally came out as a graphic novel. No. Okay.
I kind of gravitate or stay away from the graphic novels.
All right. It came out It's come out a few years ago, and it's sort of got that sort of feel to it, where in Orbiter you had like the Challenger space shuttle just disappears. It's supposed to have gone off onto Mars, and it just disappears out of space, and then it reappears again decades later, and it's all weird, and there's only one crew member left on board, and and it's sort of got that Divinity's got that sort of feel about it, where somebody who's disappeared comes back, and they're not quite the same person as they were.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, but yeah, really.
The plot alone
really
just sounds awesome.
Yeah. So there you go. That's mine.
Cool. So another one as well, Mark.
Sorry?
I'll do my other one as well. First, I've got two picks because I missed out on the last one. My first pick of the month, of course, to be honest with you, I haven't had a lot to pick from. I was chatting to Mark before we went live and I was saying when we went to Forbidden Planet, I didn't have a lot to choose from. But I'm choosing Amazing Spider-Man issue 15 because it's Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man, and it's awesome. That's all I need to say. And my second pick of the month has got to be my Zavi Z-Box. Now, it was the first one that I had. I think it was something like £21 if you pay with PayPal. And I've got some nice stuff out of it, some nice collectible items. And I think for what you get in the box, it's good value for money, I think. So much so, it's inspired me to order the next one, which will be this month's Z-Box. Pardon me. But yeah, the main reason to get it was because I wanted these little things to get signed by Charlie Adlard at Comic-Con. But yeah, there's some nice things in there. I think if anyone's got a spare 20 quid for the month, I recommend at least just trying one, see what you think of it. But I think it's just like the UK's version of Loot Crate and Nerd Block and Horror Block, whatever else they do. But yeah, that's it for me as well. Should we check the comments, or should we just go on to the next one? Because the next one's going to be quite a quick one as well.
That's up to you. We could do the next one and then check comments. Give time for people to write more.
Yeah, because it's not come up yet anyway. Okay, so the next one will be top cover of the month. which used to be called YCC Covers. Check it out on my channel.
Yeah, we need to bring that back.
I don't collect enough to do it, mate. Plus, my Spider-Man boxes is right at the bottom. And of course, I used to do like, what was it, a new one,
An old one, and
an
then
old one,
Spidey.
and a Spidey. And yeah, I haven't got enough to do it no more. Yeah. Anyway, Mike, what's your cover, dude?
First one is He-Man. If I can get that glare off of it. I love that cover.
Is that She-Ra's horse?
Yeah, what the hell is it? Sapphire or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
And then you got whatever the cat chick name was from the show, and then Scorpion chick. It's over by this finger. So that looks awesome as hell. And then I gotta give Transformers love. You just see this, and you know it's bad. You're in trouble. You got Drift, Ratchet with the gun, Gigatron. But for those who actually watched Transformers: Robot in the Skies, late '90s, early 2000s, that's supposed to be Megatron from the series. And I forget who this dude is. Damn glare.
I'm going to do 2 as well. Because I wanted to add that one in. I'm going to do 2 now. Mark, what you got, dude?
Well, I thought I was only going to do 1, and I thought everyone was going to pick this cover.
No, do 2. Do 2, go on.
Do 2. All right, okay. Well, first up, I hope this isn't the one you're going to pick.
Probably.
Do your second one, Lloyd. It's the Noto cover to Amazing Spider-Man.
No, that's buried in my box, dude. Yes.
That one.
Mm-hmm.
Really
My
nice.
shop
cover.
never even got that in.
Yeah. There was another one. I've got several of them as well, but there was this one as well for Inhuman.
Yes, I like that one.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, which isn't sort of like my favourite cover of the month, but it's still a pretty awesome one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got Amazing Spider-Man 14 Philip Noto cover.
That is beautiful, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And the cover A, the regular cover, or Dynamite's Vampirella number 9. You can see that there. Yeah.
It does look pretty cool.
Yeah. It just reminds me of the old like Vampirella and horror comics that you used to get from Marvel and from Harris Comics and in the 70s and 80s with the sort of the painted cover of. So that's it.
Is that a pentagram she's standing in?
Yeah. With all mythical runes and that. It's a pretty good series as well. I've never really been a big Vampirella fan other than sort of like some of the artwork and that about her. But what was it? Nancy A. Collins has done a really good job on this series.
I got into it when they revamped it as they were just calling her Vamp instead of Vampirella. It was more done in like the animated style.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Those were pretty good, but I haven't gotten into any of the newer series.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Actually. I think this brings her back to her sort of like horror roots, where she's fighting vampires and werewolves and zombies and all that, but it's modernised sort of thing. So there you go. That's mine.
Cool. Yeah, that's what I've got 2. I'm going to be greedy. Because I was umming and ahhing between 2 of them. And I was going to do one because of the price value of it. And it looks pretty. And then I went for the other one because it just looks amazing. But we go for the one that's my least favourite of the month, I think. And yes, it's the Scotty Young variant. And it's Silk. Get rid of the glare. Yeah.
I don't know. His cover seemed like he's just getting too lazy. There's like nothing going on in the background, it's just the character.
Wait till you see the next one, dude. But yeah. Yeah, already I had a quick look at this because I've got 2 copies of this, and I think the cheapest you can get this for in the UK on eBay is something like £8. There's people bidding the other day. Me and my mate Graham looked on eBay, and there's someone bidding up to £13 for an issue of that, the Scotty Young variant. £13, and it's just ridiculous. It really is. But I understand what it's a nice. I like it. I don't know. There's something about it, but yeah, there needs to be more in the background, like there used to be. Whereas this one is just sexy as, and that's Spider-Gwen, Scotty Young. I love this cover. Absolutely
I
brilliant.
still blame you for buying that.
Hey, blame me if you want, dude. I don't care. It is nice though, isn't it? I think was it you or Michael who actually got more variants than me this month for this?
Yeah, I picked up 2. I got the regular cover, the blank cover, and then that one.
So you got 3. I got this one, and the blank cover as well. Yeah, but yeah, absolutely love that cover. But I only got one of them. I was hoping Forbidden Planet was going to put that to one side as well. But it kind of amazes me because Silk, I've had a look at the prices for Spider-Gwen and Silk, and Silk is more expensive than Spider-Gwen, and I'm quite shocked by that because I thought Spider-Gwen would have been bigger than Silk.
Not unless Spider-Gwen was in a low, or not, Silk was in a low print run.
Yeah, it could have been, yeah. I mean, everyone was hyped up about Spider-Gwen, so they probably done more Spider-Gwens than they did Silk.
Yeah. Plus, there was more variant covers for Spider-Gwen, I think, than Silk.
Oh, there's one.
There's like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can screen share this. Let me see if I'll just go get it on Facebook. Talk amongst yourselves for a bit. If my laptop works.
Yeah. It's like the issue 2 of Spider-Gwen as well. That's got loads of variants as well on it.
That's just ridiculous. It hasn't even come out yet.
No. I think I've seen 3 or 4 variants for issue 2. Yeah. All very nice, but
I know I was talking to Matt about this. It seems like they're oversaturating the market with all these different variants, and it's kind of like a repeat of the 90s with the gimmicks.
Yeah.
And it's almost going to make the market crash again.
Oh, it will do, without a doubt. It's not gonna be easily sustained at all. It's gonna be the 90s all over again.
Right. Now I can understand, like, okay, you have 3 at the most. You know, you have the blank ones to go to cons and get a sketch. Those are actually cool. And then you have your variant. But, you know, the blank ones should be always there so you can get a personalized sketch.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with that one.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. Blank. I think the blank covers was a pretty cool idea from Marvel.
Yeah. Well, everyone else is picking it up too. Like, IDW has a couple of them. I think DC's doing them.
Yeah, I've seen there's a couple of Batman ones, weren't there?
Yeah, I got one from Justice League too.
Yeah.
And Wonder Woman and Superman. But I'm not sure who started it first, though.
I don't know, because I know I've got an issue of Thor, which I think was I don't know what volume, what reboot it was, but that one's like it was like blank in the bottom, but it's like a pinkish, orangey colour, sort of like at the top.
Right.
And I think that might have been one of the first blank covers that they did.
Oh, he left.
Oh, he's broken it. We're still live, so.
Yeah, must have kicked over to your channel or my channel.
Ah, either that or he's just lost the connection.
Yeah, he did something.
It's trying to screen share.
Yeah. Well, that's like, if you look on eBay, the one Spider-Woman variant, somebody's selling it for almost $100 damn. That Milo Spartino, Milo something.
Spider-Woman. Is it Spider-Woman number 5? Is it? Or...
Number 1, where she's in that or that pose.
Oh,
where Alice is
yeah,
stuck
the
up
one.
in the air.
Yeah, the one where all the
Yeah, everybody
like,
went ape shit over.
yeah. um, yeah, I saw that as, that was going for ridiculous money before it even come out.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. But there's an Adam Hughes cover for Spider-Gwen number 1, and I've seen that go for £147.
Damn. I was like
So
these Parsons or Harrison's ones.
Yeah.
It's like I've never even heard of the dude. And
Yeah.
it's like I figured, okay, if you're gonna do a cover art, okay, before you should be even famous, your ass should be drawing the interior work. Make a name for yourself so where your stuff is actually worth more.
Yeah.
At least with J. Scott Campbell, granted, he did his dues in the 90s with Gen 13, Danger Girl.
Yep.
And I think he did one other one.
Wasn't it something called Battle Chasers?
No, that was Joe. How the hell you say his last name? MAD something.
Yeah, I know. I mean, because it was all part of the Cliffhanger, wasn't it? Cliffhanger imprint of my image.
But I know he did Danger Girls. Like he started those. So I mean, at least he did his dues to become a good cover artist.
Yeah.
Same thing with Adam Hughes.
Yep. I'm just seeing if I've got a message from Adam. Nothing yet. I
wonder if he realized.
I don't know.
Or either that, or he had to turn off and turn back on his laptop. It might have froze.
It's possible. I'll just send him a quick text.
Oh, there he is.
Ah. Hello.
Back.
Hello.
Hello.
I won't see that message.
Yeah, I won't mess about now. I've closed that other window, so I'm gonna have to check comments on my phone. Sorry, what was you saying?
Oh, we were just talking about variant covers and the people that are doing them.
Yeah.
And how much they're going for and whatnot.
Yeah. It is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But I think like with the Scotty Young covers, you look back at the older ones like your Deadpool, Superior Spider-Man year, and they go for ridiculous amounts of money. But then, apart from Silk, you know, you can still pretty much pick up the Scotty Young variants for like $2.75 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If that. I think my shop still has a whole bunch, but he sells them for about $5 a pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how much places like A Place in Space and that sell them at the convention next week.
So normally they were alright last year. I think
They weren't too bad, were they?
Oh, sorry?
They weren't too bad last year.
No. And what was the other? Was it the one where Dan Slott was at?
Adi Granov.
Yeah, what was that stall they was at?
Oh, is it Midtown Comics or Limited Edition Comics?
Yeah, they done some good prices as well.
Yeah.
I think I picked one up for like £3, and I had a look on eBay and it was going for like £5 on there. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, you figure the best day to go and hit them up is on the last day because they want to try to get rid of a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So they don't have to haul everything back.
I remember, was it last year? Mahoney got the first appearance of Carnage, and he pulled it out and says, "Dude, do you want this?" And I was like, "No, I didn't even know what it was," and I think he paid something like £3 for it. The first appearance of Carnage, Cletus Cassidy. Is it Cletus Cassidy? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
Carnage himself or just Cletus?
Cletus, I think.
Because for some reason, all the Carnage's books are going up in price.
Mm.
Like, what is it? I just found out Spider-Man 430 and 431, where it has the Silver Surfer in it, Those got jacked up in price.
Yeah. So I'm still waiting on my Amazing Spider-Man 611. That would have been my top cover of the month. But Mr. Postman's not being nice to me and Mark, are they, dude?
No.
No. So if you're a postman in Andover and you're watching this, you've got some comics for me and Mark. Bring them.
We want them.
I know it's like 10:30 at night, but we want our comics.
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn it. So yeah, well, that'll be the subject of the month. Really, we haven't got anything today, but we'll just carry on with the covers. I like talking about covers.
Yeah.
Unless you've depleted it while I've been away trying to fix my computer.
I don't think we ever checked.
Oh, if someone can check the comments, because I can't even do that, I've actually had to close the whole window. If you guys don't mind doing that.
Yeah. I've got it up here if you want me to.
Yeah, if you don't mind, do. I think the last one from Anthony, wasn't it?
Yeah, my YouTube thing does it weird. It doesn't put it in any chronological order. It does it in blocks.
I thought there's like a thing right next to where you type in a comment where you can get it set up however. Or is that different?
I don't know.
I don't know. There probably is, but I'm just not that clever. Ah, here we go. Newest first.
I know if you do it on like a tablet or on a phone, it has it where you can do like old or latest comment, regular comment, or some shit like that.
See, mine didn't have all the comments though on my phone. That's why I didn't want to do it for some reason.
I got it here. I had to click it to newest first. It was on top comment at the moment. First of all.
Yeah.
So the last one we read was Anthony Thurman's. Sorry, Anthony's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You've got Jay. Hello. He says, I'm pretty certain Granov did the interiors of the Iron Man Extremist arc. I think he might be right. That was the first. That was the 6-issue mini story arc, wasn't it, of the third volume of Iron Man.
Yeah, it was what, like early 2000s?
Yeah, but early to mid 2000s, I think. I think he's right. I think Jay's right.
I'm gonna have to check that. I think I have like one issue from it.
I'm trying to think if there's one of those books up there. Is it? I can't probably get it down. And Dark Knight 1980 says, Mark, myself, and Andy are talking about Valiant and discussed Valiant crossovers. Was Unity a crossover? No. Oh, originally Unity was a crossover in the original Valiant universe, but now Unity is like the Avengers or Justice League of the Valiant universe. So. And that's it. I'll just refresh that. I think that's it for the comments. Yeah, that's it for the comments so far.
Cool. That's good. I think we've come to the end anyway, so that's quite a good.
Yeah, about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I did check. I was doing stuff while the computer was playing up, and I think it was an hour and 7 minutes. So I think we've done well. Sticking to a time limit. Now, I did say it's going to be sort of professional. The only way it's going to be professional is by doing them subjects every month. That's the only. I can't be professional. So I'm still going to say like shit in movies.
I kind of like how you threw it out there to like the community. Say, okay, we're doing. Here's the hangout. If you have any questions, blah 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 blah. We could also do it to where, okay, what kind of topics would you like us to talk about? And even with the guests.
That's what I did, but it was all mainly convergence, and we'd already discussed that at the start of the hangout. So.
Well, depending on when the next one is.
Yeah.
Like if we do it next month, then that'll give them from now to then any topic. Like we could talk about the new Supergirl,
Yeah.
TV show
Look at her.
or
How hot does she look?
whatever. So what?
How hot does the new Supergirl look?
I would.
Costume-wise, she doesn't look too bad.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
I think if they made the colours a bit brighter, it would.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell from just that one picture.
Oh yeah.
I'm just thinking, was it Smallville? You didn't really get a Supergirl, sort of. You know, you got what's her name, Clara. You know, sort of Supergirl.
Oh.
You never got a Supergirl, in my opinion. It's the same. You know, you never got Superman. You just got Kal-El or the Blur. So it'd be good to see a Supergirl on the screen, I think.
All right, here's a good topic for you. As of right now, until Arrow comes back on TV.
Hang on, spoilers, in case.
No,
'cause-
it's just a question. Comic book something posted it. What major character you think is going to be killed off by the end of season 4?
I didn't even know a character was going to be killed off.
Well, just take a guess. And you figured if they do, because in season 1 they killed that Tommy dude.
Yeah.
Season 2 they kind of killed some, the mother.
Season 3, they killed off Oliver Queen. Oh no, that was this season, wasn't it?
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking, leaning more towards like Felicity or Diggle.
I don't know, because I think Felicity's supposed to be going over to Flash. I don't know if it's just for a guest appearance or if it's for a couple episodes.
I know she's done a few guests already, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's done 2, maybe 3.
I don't know. I think I've only seen her in 3. Cause 3, 2.
The 2-part crossover, and then when she went over by herself.
Yeah.
And now, what do you think about the new show they're trying to do, where it's kind of like a team up? You got like Felicity or the Atom and somebody. Could be a Green Arrow and Black Canary, or something supposed to be like an offshoot.
Yeah, see, I read that. I didn't
it?
look into it. I just saw the pictures, and obviously you saw Sarah as Black Canary, which I'm not sure if that's a spoiler or not, and I can't remember the third person. But I
Was
don't
it
know.
Firestorm?
Yes, and Firestorm.
Yeah, Firestorm.
Yeah, but I'm liking what DC's doing with the whole tie-in with. I don't believe it or not, I'm liking this tie-in with Flash and Arrow.
You think?
Because I think
they'll
they're
ever do-
into the Justice League. You know, with Small took them ages to even mention the Justice League, and they're just sort of like throwing it out there, boom, boom, and I'm loving it.
You think they'll ever have just either Batman or just Bruce Wayne make a guest appearance on one of the 2 shows?
Well, from what I remember on Smallville, the reason they brought Arrow in was because they didn't have the rights for Batman or something like that.
I think it was. Was it Bats? Could have sworn it was one of them. Bats or Aqua.
They mentioned Bruce Wayne in. Well, I don't think they even mentioned Bruce Wayne, but they mentioned a billionaire in Gotham City, but they didn't actually mention Batman in Smallville.
Right. I would love to see the TV take of Batman.
I think it could happen. I mean, they're bringing in all these characters, but I think Mario's a big one. I don't think they're allowed to bring him in. I don't know. Mark might know more. But
Bring back Adam
Or
West.
do you think they'll use Batman more for the Titans show? Seeing how they already got Nightwing, was it Starfire?
don't even know
Raven.
this is a Titan show.
Because I would love to see Roy leave Green Arrow and go over to Titans.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Are they done by the same company?
CW, yeah. I know it's being the pilot, but I don't know if it's going to get approved or not.
Because I know the thing you had with shows like Constantine, that wasn't actually done by the CW, was it? It was done by NBC, was it?
I thought it was CBS. One of the
CBS?
two.
Yeah, some letters in the alphabet. I can't remember which one they were. So yeah, CBS. And they were talking about having a crossover with that, with possibly with Constantine got picked up for a second series. But surely there would have been some legal
petition to save it, but I never seen it, so I don't know how good it is.
Constantine's pretty good. I would say it was better than Gotham, but then
I'm not too keen on Gotham, so.
Gotham is kind of picking up for once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's not come back yet from the mid-season break, but I can take or leave Gotham, I think.
Yeah.
You guys still haven't got it? We just got put on a break until April.
And I remember when I used to watch Smallville, downloaded, and the amount of breaks they have.
I can understand like around for Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, that kind of a break. But to go from March and it doesn't come back until April or whatever, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But as
don't they have a don't they?
Have a what?
Do they have a break for the Super Bowl?
Not that I know of. Unless that's why Flash and Arrow took a break.
Because I know there's a couple of unless it was just the ones that sort of came out on Super Bowl night. Because I watched things like
I think
Family
we got
Guy
pushed back a week.
Yeah, but yeah, that's probably what it was. Just those ones on that night then.
Yeah. Yeah, more DC goodness. I want some more DC characters. I am liking it. Yeah, like I said, I'd love to see Batman, but I don't think they can. So they couldn't do it with Smallville, and I think it's the same company as well.
Well, was Smallville trying to use them during the time they were making another Batman movie? Because if that's the case, then I could see them saying no.
No, I don't know. Actually, I can't remember.
Smallville
Would have been season 5, I think, of Smallville. Let me have a look.
Wasn't that so? Like in between the first Nolan movie and the Schumacher Batman and Robin
Might have
movie.
been the last Schumacher movie.
Yeah. Because that was 97, I think, was it? I want to say 97 for that one.
97, 98.
Yeah. And Smallville come out round about 2001.
Yeah, so it could be right around Dark Knight.
Yeah.
2005, I think, was Arrow's first appearance. 2006.
So, yeah, that could have been the beginning of the first Nolan movie. They might have been in like pre-production of that for that movie.
Yeah.
Well, they said no, you can't use them because. But didn't DC have this whole thing that they wouldn't put characters into the TV series they were making movies for because it would be confusing for people?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, maybe at the time whoever was in charge of television production. But now it seems like they're plugging people in left and right. And I like how they're using B-list characters. Like, Arrow and Flash. Flash is an A-lister. You got Firestorm now. You have Atom.
Yeah.
And you're getting mentioning of other heroes here and there.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, that is. I do like that. Did you see the pictures of the new Firestorm costume that they're looking to use?
No.
I don't know there was one. Last picture I seen was just him with the device.
I think it looks like it looks a bit like he's sort of like it looks a little bit like Ghost Rider, but instead of he's wearing a leather jacket and it's like his head's on fire. and it looks like he's sort of like it's got the. I don't know if you remember the emblem that he used to have, where he sort of like had the 3 or 4 suns on his chest.
Yeah, it was like the one sun filmed out to 3.
Yeah. It looks a little bit like that, but it's on like a black leather biker jacket.
That would be
Sort of
cool.
thing.
Maybe they're
Yeah.
trying to do like a combine of how he used to look and then how he looked in the early 90s.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad.
I want to Google that picture in a minute.
Yeah, that'd be awesome to see.
And that book all about Firestorm. And I think that's what I like
Is it-
about DCs. I don't know a lot about the characters.
I think Firestorm's an underrated character. With his power set, he could easily go toe-to-toe with like some of the heavy hitters.
Yeah.
But the whole thing about Firestorm was he could transmute non living matter into any other matter.
Yeah, non-organic.
Wasn't it? Non-organic.
So
That's
he
it.
could take
Non-organic matter.
Yeah, so he could just take a car and turn it into kryptonite, and there goes Superman.
Yeah.
He could make a fire out of a wall that you got Martian Manhunter down. So he could almost literally take down the whole Justice League by himself.
Pretty badass. Yeah. I like it how they brought Robbie into it.
Yeah,
Because obviously the Tomorrow People flopped, which was a pain, because I really enjoyed that. And I've just got a full-time job now. As a superhero as well.
I would like to know what the hell happened to Firestorm in the comics. I haven't seen or heard anything about him since Forever Evil.
I don't know. They had that Deathstorm, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Come over
and Forever
from the-
Evil, that was the last time you seen him.
Yeah.
And that's been, what, almost a year now? A little over?
Yeah. I think so. So I'm just having a look, see if I can find the pictures of Firestorm on my mobile.
So I'd load up Facebook and do it that way, buy down the risk. Not being coming back on. Oh, just for an update of everyone. Them keys are peeing me off, so I've put them in a tub now.
Why did it piss you off?
Because Joshua was running around the flat and they were just dominoed on the floor. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to put them in a tub. I couldn't even tell you if they're all there. Hopefully the dog had one, but they just got on my nerves, so I just put them in a tub.
So when are you going to get the other 16? The 8 that you're behind in, plus the new 8.
Nope. I'm fine with what I've got. I need to get Operation Overdrive, and then that's a nice set.
Well, you got me, what, In Space and Time for Ninja Storm.
Yeah, they're over there, so... Pardon me.
There you go, guys. I don't know if this will show up on here, but can you see that?
Yeah, yeah.
Barely.
Like the blur jacket a bit.
A second. Try to do it
Too
so
much
it-
of a glare on it.
Yeah, I
That
didn't
still
think
looks badass.
I didn't think it would work that well. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm sure I've seen a grainy sort of like still from the actual TV series where he's actually got his head on fire. So it looks like
Didn't he have his head on fire in Flash?
yeah.
Oh wait, you guys are still on the break, so you haven't seen that yet. Never mind.
I think we're on... Tell you what, we've just watched. Let me have a look. Get my Sky Planner off.
Like that.
So that sucks. I was like, I know what happens, but I can't tell you guys.
No. I think you're up to date though, aren't you, Mark?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think I think the last two episodes I haven't seen. I think that's. I don't know.
The last one I watched was episode 13.
Was that the one where they just was showing what Grodd?
No. Oh, no. The last one I saw, spoilers if everyone hasn't watched it yet, was the one where Firestorm at the end blew up like a nuke.
Oh, okay, so you haven't seen the episode after?
No.
Oh, that's a good one. And then the one that's supposed to come back on March... Is it? Yeah, March 17th. That's going to be... I think that might be the season final.
No, that's only... That will be episode 16 then, if you're only one behind us.
No, I'm up on you guys.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not... Wait. I'm not sure. It might be that, or there might be 3 or 4 left. Because I know Gotham is on its final 4.
Yeah, because it's normally a 22 episode, isn't it? Whereas Arrow's
Well,
23.
depending on how much they ask for.
Yeah, I'm thinking if
I know,
we're going to carry on like Arrow, it'll be 23 episode season.
Yeah. Arrow's almost done.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's so bad. I want to tell you what happens.
Ah, yeah, I
can't.
don't know what happens. See, it pees me off because like I'm a fan of Stephen Amell on Facebook, and before they mentioned about what's the name turning into the Canary?
Laura?
Yeah. He posted up a picture of her in a suit. I was like, really? So yeah, that kind of peed me off a bit.
Well, it's awesome. Like, when... Are you guys at it, or past the episode where it shows him being stabbed by Ra's al Ghul?
Oh, what was meant to be the Lazarus pit? On top of the
Oh,
ocean.
no, like when him and Ross supposed to fight up on the mountain, and he gets stabbed through the chest and he falls off.
Yeah, that
Has
was
it come back
mid-season.
since then?
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was like the mid-season break.
Yeah.
Has it come back since then?
Yeah, I think we're about 2 or 4. I'll tell you what the next episode will be. Hang on.
Your next episode should be a meeting between him and Ross again.
Oh, hang on. What's going on there?
Well,
Right.
fun.
I'm going to read the Symphonist, or whatever you call it. It's called The Return. Oliver and Thea find themselves on the island of Lian Yu, where a warm welcome awaits in the form of an arch nemesis, Deathstroke.
You're 2 behind.
Ooh.
2 or 3 behind me then.
Ooh, Deathstroke. Ooh. I sport it for myself.
That's a good episode in itself.
Hmm.
Mike, have you watched any of the Agent Carter?
No, I don't even know what day it's on.
I've
Oh,
got
okay.
news for that, dude.
Sorry?
I think I might have a bit of news for that. What is it, 6 episodes or something, innit?
It was 8, yeah.
My mate looked on the internet to see when it was coming back, and it says to be confirmed.
Aha. I don't know, it was supposed to be seen as a special event.
Yeah, it might not be coming back.
Oh, okay. That's a pity. It was pretty good.
Yeah, so I've got the first 2 on a pen drive because it's not been aired in the UK yet.
Yeah.
And you make
Look on demand. It might be on demand for me.
I've been told it's good.
I heard decent things about it.
Yeah, I just haven't got around to it yet.
It did sort of like tie in a few bits and pieces for the Marvel movies like Captain America, First Avenger, and
Yeah,
a couple of the Iron Man ones.
yeah.
And the Captain America Winter Soldier as well. Especially the last episode of Agent Carter.
Okay. So speaking to my mate, I was saying, does it tie into the MCU? And it's like, no, not really. But then he's not a comic fan, so
Yeah, it ties in big time to the Marvel movies.
I've got to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, especially, I mean, the last episode, the very end of the last episode ties in quite a bit to Captain America Winter Soldier, I reckon.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I'm going to say about it.
Yeah. And on that note, should we call it a night, guys?
Yep.
Because
Yeah, that's good. About 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah. We're behind on schedule. Oh, a bit over schedule, but that's fine. Fine. So yes, thanks for everyone who's watching, and commenting and viewing.
Should we check comments?
Yeah, check the comments before we go, if you don't mind, Mark.
Yeah, okay. Let's have a look. Looks like there's a couple of comments that have turned up. No, I don't want that. I want comments. Sorry. Me and modern technology doesn't work very well. Right. Get there. Newest. And we've got Mr. Buells. Afternoon, gentlemen.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Hello. Stacey says, great to see you all. What do you think of Image Comics? I think they're doing great stuff.
Love Image.
That was
I'm a
3 minutes ago.
As long as they keep Birthright going, I'll love them.
Image
Alex.
doing really well.
Wayward.
Kamikaze Guy says the Firestorm episodes were actually quite good. I'm really liking the show.
Good.
I think it's like the Flash.
Yeah.
We can live with that.
Everybody enjoys when Firestorm's on there.
And Dark Knight 1980 says, seen the first three episodes of Agent Carter and it's pretty good. Better than Agents of Shield, I thought.
Cool. So
Nice.
I'm a bit meh about Agents of Shield.
I couldn't
Until we
get into
to
it.
the
The
mid-season
first
break.
3 episodes were just dragging.
Yeah. We did that last season for me. Got like the first half it wasn't boring, but it wasn't my cup of tea. And then
Couldn't
it
even make it
back in.
6 episodes on the first season.
Yeah. Cool.
There you go.
Yeah, we're all up to date. Cool. So yeah, thanks to these guys for staying awake and joining me on this hangout and having a laugh and giggle and shit. But yeah, that's it. Thumbs up, guys, if you like this video. Thumbs down if you don't. You've already commented. Hopefully, you'll be able to subscribe to our new channel next week. Not next week, next month. And we'll get the dates to you as soon as possible. Yes, that's it. Live long and prosper, guys.
Must respect.
Yeah.
Back.